Hello everyone, how are you all? So today we will go through about this new topic of functions in Python. As in our previous lectures, we have our discussions on variables, identifiers and data types in Python. We also have done the operators in Python. So today we will learn about the functions in Python, and this is very important topic in Python. So before starting with the functions in Python, I want to tell you that this thing also we have done in the C language also, but in Python there is some difference between functions in Python and functions in C. So we will start with this functions in Python. So functions have a achievement of reusability and easy debugging. So when we are talking about the functions in Python achieve reusability. Reusability can mean if we have written a function once, we can call it number of times. Sometimes we have a functions which have a logical form. So instead of writing the same function again and again, we can write the function once and we can call it again and again as per requirement while doing the programming in Python. So then it comes easy debugging. Easy debugging means defining and rectifying errors in function. When we are writing some function or we are writing a logical or complex form of functions, then rectifying the errors between that function can be done by easy debugging. Debugging is a process which helps the user to find an errors and to remove and rectifying the errors while in Python while we using in a function. So we can use the easy debugging while in functions to rectifying and to remove the errors from the function. Either a function is a small or it is a complex or logical. So we can use the debugging for removing and rectifying the errors in function. So now as we all know that as in variable functions also we have to declare the function. First we have to declare the function, then we have to define the function, then after that defining we can call the function. So these are the three things which we are using in C also: declaration, defining and calling in function. But while using a function in Python, there is no need of declaring a function. So there is no need to declare a function in Python. So I have put here a cross because we have no need to declare a function. We have to define the function and then we have to call the function. For defining, we will use the def keyword. So this is a keyword which is used for defining a function in a Python. So this is first we will define a function by using this def keyword, then we will call the function. So with this we have to follow some parameters in function that is being used in Python while using in function. So number one is every function should start with def keyword. As I have already written here that to define a function we are using a def keyword. So we can say that every function starts with the def keyword. The second one is every function should have name that is not equal to any other keyword. So as we know that a function is a user defined and we have to put any name with the function, and that name should not be equal to any keyword in the function. So the third one is parameter and arguments. Now parameters and arguments are the input which can be given by the user, and it is a user defined input that may be 0 or more. For example, if we are using any parameters x and y are two parameters which we are using, that may be a 0 or that may be a more than 2. Okay? So we can say that parameters and arguments are in the parentheses. So I have written this in bracket. The parameters are in bracket. So parameters and arguments in functions are using in a parentheses, and these are like more. These are 1 or it may be a more than 1 or it may be a 0 also. So after this we came to the next point. Every functions without arguments and with a colon. So colon represent block of statements. That every function with without arguments add with the colon, and it can be represented as a 2 points colons, and these are in brackets in parentheses. Then it comes the next point. Every function should have a return value, that is it may be an empty return value or it may be some value. So we can say that every function should have a return value. In C programming we can have a single return, but in this Python we are using a functions, and there are more than we can use the multiple return values in the Python. Next is multiple value can be done in the form of tuples. So when we are working with this functions in Python, there exist multiple values in a form of tuples. That these values, as in C we have a single return value, but in Python we can have a multiple return values in the form of a tuple. So we can say that we can achieve the multiple return values after the defining and calling the function. So with this we complete, we have done with this parameters and functions. Now after the function definition we came to the next point, that is function call. Function calls in Python means function call in Python means we are using the function value and arguments and parameters. So in function call we have a function value and arguments and parameter. Now this function value and arguments and parameter is equal to the function definition. So this is the main point in this function call, that this function value and arguments and parameter is equal to the function definition. So both the names should match with each other, so that we can get a return after using the function definition and function call. We can get the return from the function. So both the names are equal to the function definition. Well, we will take an example of adding of two numbers. So function to add two numbers. So to add two numbers we will use DEF, as we have already done with in parameters in function, that the function starts with the DEF A, B. Then we use a colon that represent the number of statements. So we will start with this DEF keyword that defines a function, and these are the parameters and these are the number of statements. So then it comes a sum equal to A plus B. So sum equal to A plus B, then it comes a return sum. So this is a return value. There exists a return value and there exists a definition, parameters and colons that defines a number of statements in a program. This defines the sum of AB and this gives the return value. So this is a user defined function. This is a user defined function. We came to the actual function, actual program. In actual program we are writing A is equal to int input, enter the first number, enter the first number. So then we use b is equal to int input enter the second number. So then we use result is equal to a plus b. We use result is equal to a plus b and brackets. Then we use print result is equal to res. So in bracket. Then we use this, and this is a actual program. So we can say that value of a is int input enter the first number, b input enter the second number in columns. Then we use result is equal to a plus b, then print result is equal to res. So we can say that this is a user defined function and this is a actual program in functions in Python. So with this example, it is clear that before starting of function, we have to use the def keyword, then we use the parameters, and then we use the colons, and then it comes a result is equal to sum is equal to a plus b, then the return value is equal to return sum. So with this, I hope you all will understand the concept of functions in Python. I hope you will easily understand this program. And also I have a request with you, if there is any feedback regarding my topic, any topic, so please let me know, comment me in the comment box and give me the feedbacks regarding my channel. I hope you all will understand this easily. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.